They say the time heals it all. Well, they lie. The time really just submerges the seed of the bruise so deep within that the outgrown roots lose their sight. The seed. It may not have been planted there, but maybe it flew from somewhere else, from a landslide or an erosion. The seed of the lonely. My doctor asked me, go visit the mountains, look how the birds fly, observe the sky, but my eyes struck on the sun. It was shining so bright that day. And the rays it was radiating felt as if they were manifesting to the need to leave the aster alone in the eternal sky. But the sun still stood there, quietly. I kind of related to it. My doctor asks me, whom do you miss the most? I took my own time to answer back. I finally did with a silent shrug. You see, how could you ever miss someone whom you did not belong to in the first place? He asks me what it is that I really, really want. And I instantly reply. I say I want someone to want me the way I wanted those who didn't want me back. No. I need someone to need me the way I needed those who didn't need me back. But I don't blame them. How could I? They didn't belong to me either. My doctor kept trying a lot. I kinda didn't. I stopped visiting him. They say life comes only once, make the most of it. Well, this sentence seems very incomplete to me. A. What is the definition of the word most? How much of a most is enough to be called as most? And B. What is this life, by the way? Us, the breathing, clothed, musky, hairy bags of flesh that make their own language and call it communication, even when the deepest of emotions don't have a word constructed for yet. To me, existence is a crisis in itself, the pursuit of happiness that seems like an unending quench of hunger and thirst, that is sachet but in forms of cotton candies, that vanishes as soon as we devour it and our tongues just get a tinge of its taste and our mouth feels deceived because we didn't start to savor it yet. What remains is a speck, a fleck of its flavor. My taste buds sure love it, but I think in the fear of being deprived again, they forgot how to work. Or maybe they do remember, but they're damaged. I guess they overthink as well. On most nights, the moon too covers his face, hiding behind the blanket of clouds, refusing to make an eye contact with me. Tired of my harps, I then break down, seeing my own reflection through the broken shower glass hanging beside my closet. I question myself. What am I doing here? Why am I here? What is my contribution to this titanic universe? I keep wondering how my presence will soon parch into fumes and eventually escape from this burning cosmic pod called the Earth. And yes, this oblivion scares me. It scares me to think how the sun will still rise, the wind will still blow, the air will still flow, the seasons will still trade, the time will still hustle, it won't stop for me, for you, for anyone. I'm not scared of the death. I'm scared knowing it'll be my death. Just my death. Maybe I'm selfish. No matter what I do, how much of a difference will my soul make to you, or any of you? I tried explaining this to my best friend, saying how seeing the rainbows don't excite me anymore because I know it's just an illusion that the horizon tricks us with. Well, he said, I'm not appreciating life enough, and I'm not grateful enough, and how I kept exhaling negativity with every word that I uttered. So I stopped explaining him things. I rather smiled. I smile when I feel happy, I smile when I feel pain, I smile when I feel empty, I smile when I feel nothing. Nothing at all. These smiles, you see, they're all the same. The flexure of my cheekbones, every single time, matches from frame to frame. I didn't realize this until my drama teacher told me how my expressions are turning so dull. The curvature of my jaws felt as if a fixed ratio was programmed inside my skull. And I smiled again, because it felt easier. What felt difficult was to know why did I smile even when I felt so empty, an emptiness so full that felt like the crest forms in the waves of a flooded ocean. This emptiness, I needed to have a name. So I opened the thesaurus and scanned through every word, but there was no word heavy enough to phrase the lightness I felt exploding inside my chest that kept on blustering like a tornado in the whirlpool of thoughts that are so damn sunken. Every time my lips sense a silent semaphore sent across the labyrinth roots of my brain, they tremor, silently screeching. Every time they know they will be soon stripped open, they reflex like a shame plant, bending inward and inward and inward and inward. I don't talk. I'm done talking. I rather listen. I listen to songs. No, songs listen to me. I think the violin knows me more than I know myself. I think I belong to it. I rather write. I write poetry. Every verse in my poem has a rhythm my heart beats with. I think it belongs to me. The lonely in me loves being lonely, and I think we kind of both belong to each other. Life comes only once, it's a lie. It's a lie, remember. Because I came alive time and again. Every time I was dead, while I was living, I am living. I belong to myself now.